Assalamu alaikum and good morning, students. So, welcome back. And now, in this video, we are going to see the fourth question of PQAD grade 9. So, by seeing the question, we can easily understand that this concept, the concept is coordinate geometry. The chapter is coordinate geometry. Okay. So before diving into that question, let me explain the basic concepts of coordinate geometry. So we already know that a coordinate plane is into divided by two coordinate axes, x-axis and y-axis, and this x-axis and y-axis divides the plane into four quadrants. So this is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. Is it right? So if you take any point, for example this point, it has two coordinates. So the first one is x coordinate and next one is y coordinate. And see, I will be explaining because since we already learned, so keep if you are learning the coordinate geometry for the first time, and if you have any doubts, pause it and write the notes, okay, whatever I am explaining you. So now the first will be x coordinate and the next one will be y coordinate. Okay, now let us see in quadrant 1, x coordinate will be positive and y coordinate also will be positive because it is, see, these two values positive and positive. And in quadrant 2, so what is x-axis? It is negative. And what about y-axis? This is positive. And now in quadrant 3, what is x-axis? Negative. What is y-axis? This is also negative. And in quadrant 4, what is x-axis? See, it is positive. And what is y-axis? This is negative. This is how you determine the signs. Okay. And the next one is, for example, the x coordinate is called as abscissa and the y coordinate is called as ordinate. So whenever you write coordinates of any point, first you will write x and then y. Okay, it may whether it is in any quadrant. Now let us take for example a point B. You have to find out the coordinates of point B. First what you do, you directly draw a perpendicular line onto x-axis. Where does it touch? Where does it intersect? So it intersects at O. So in x coordinate it is 4. Okay. And y coordinate also in the same way, you drop a perpendicular line onto y-axis. Where does it intersect? It intersects at 3. So therefore the coordinates of B are 4, 3. I hope everybody understood. Now let us see the next concept of coordinate geometry. Here let us say you have any point on the axis itself. So the concept is same, and the order of finding the coordinates is also same. What is it? First draw perpendicular line onto x-axis. See my dear students, this point, the green point, is already on x-axis. Where does it intersect? -4. And you have to draw a perpendicular line onto y-axis. Where is y-axis? Chalo, come on, draw a perpendicular. Where does it meet? It meets at 0. So it is -4, 0. Understood? So you have to be very careful. Now let us see one more. For example, you take any point on y-axis. Let us say this is a point. Okay. What is the first step? Draw perpendicular line onto x-axis. This is x-axis. So draw perpendicular line. Where does it meet? It meets at 0. And it is already on y-axis. Therefore -3. Do you understand, my dear students? So here one concept I want to explain you. So already which we have done. See, if any point lies on x-axis, what is y coordinate? Y is equal to 0. Understood? Please note it down if you don't know. And if any point lies on y-axis, so which one is 0? X coordinate is equal to 0. Very, very important concept. Okay. So now let us do the problem. The abscissa of B. See, before finding abscissa of B, so before finding the abscissa of B, let us find out the points of the given B, M, L, S. So what is B? So when you drop a perpendicular line, it is 4, and when you drop it is 3. And what about M? If you drop, it is -3. And perpendicular line onto y-axis, it is 4. And first drop perpendicular line onto x-axis, -5. And then onto y-axis, it is -4. So therefore the coordinates of L are -5 and -4. Now S. First drop perpendicular line onto x-axis, it is 3. Then y-axis, it is -4. So we have found all the one. Now the abscissa of B. What is abscissa? X coordinate. So what is x coordinate? Oh, it is 4. And what are the coordinates of B? 4, 3. The y coordinate of M. The y coordinate. Where is y coordinate? This is 4. What are the coordinates? -3 and 4. Now the x coordinate and y coordinate of L. When they ask you separately, you have to write separately. It is -5 and -4. And if they ask in this keeping in the bracket, so it will be called as -5 comma -4. The x coordinate and y coordinates of S. This is called, what is x coordinate? 3 and -4. If they ask you, you have to write it as 3 comma -4. Understood? Is it clear? I hope you understood this concept. So please practice it. This is very important. In examinations, at least 3 to 5 marks will be asked in coordinate geometry. Take care, dear friends, and please practice. Okay? If you understand, like it, comment it. If you don't, you let me know in which area you are unable to understand, so that I can correct myself and explain you in a better manner. Understood? Assalamu alaikum. Have a good day.